Believe it or not, I'm back. Sorry to disappoint you. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do my top 10 of the year. Remember, this is my list, not yours. You can say you don't like a movie, but this is my opinion. Alright. But that being said, I have two movies that I didn't see that made a lot of people's top 10 lists, and those are Up in the Air, which I wanted to see. I don't think it even came to my town. And the second one was Precious. I'm never going to see Precious. I'm sorry. That's one of those movies. I like dark movies, but that's just one that I don't think I could handle. Uh, I can't find any enjoyment at all about a girl who gets raped twice and has two children from her own father. Uh, I can't. So with that being said, let's move on to number 10. Number 10, The Blind Side. Great movie. Sandra Bullock delivered just another great performance in this movie. I mean, this is really her year. We'll kind of just forget all about Steve. But she did get an Academy Award nomination. Which she deserved. She might win. It'll either be her or Meryl Streep. Great movie all around. Just one of the best crowd pleasers of the year. Number 9, District 9. A movie I was surprised got that Best Picture nomination, but I'm very happy about that. It really deserved it. It's got great special effects, great performances all around, especially Sharlto Copley. He shines in this movie, and he's in the A-Team. I can't wait to see him in that. I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him. Number 8, Star Trek, another sci-fi movie. It's been a great year for sci-fi. Number 8 is Star Trek. J.J. Abrams does it again. This is a perfectly cast movie, just a ton of fun. It's just one of those movies that you walk out of just your spirits are high. One of the best summer movies you'll ever see. It's amazing. Number 7 is a comedy. My next two movies are comedies. For the longest time, I thought my number 7 was the best comedy of the year, until I saw my number 6. I said 7 and 6 like 80 times that sentence. Now, my number 7 is Zombieland. So much fun. Just an amazing movie. Woody Harrelson was so awesome in that movie. It just blows my mind. Jesse Eisenberg, I like a lot. I know a lot of people aren't. Emma Stone is... I'm in love with that girl. Abigail Breslin was really great, and everybody was fantastic. Just a blast. That's what it was. It was just most fun you're going to have in a movie, period. It's awesome. My number 6, but barely number 6. I almost want to consider these two a tie. My number 6 is The Hangover, which is awesome that it beat 500 Days of Summer at the Golden Globes. In your face, 500 Days of Summer. In the face, in the face. Awesomeness. Really deserved it. I thought it might get a Best Picture nomination. It didn't, but I'm really happy it won that Golden Globe. I think it was awesome seeing Mike Tyson go up there and win that award. It really did deserve it. I like 500 Days of Summer. I don't love it. I don't think that it's the great movie that everybody says, but this is a hysterical movie. I mean, this has moments where I was almost crying laughing. This is one of the best comedies ever made. It's a classic. It really is. Everybody that you know between the ages of like 13 and 20 is talking about this movie still. It's that funny. Go out and see it if you haven't already. My number 5 is a movie I didn't review on here. Sherlock Holmes. Another one that people just seem to not really like for some reason. A lot of people did. The majority did. I just didn't understand the hate that people had for it. This was a brilliant movie. Robert Downey Jr. was great. Guy Ritchie really did a great job of directing this. The screenplay, I really wish that it would have gotten nominated for Best Screenplay. I don't know if it would have been adapted or original, but it was just a fantastic written screenplay. Just a great interplay between the two main characters. The only reason that this is not higher on the list, besides the fact that my top 4 are like my top 4. They're the absolute best. Everything else separated. But the only reason that I was thinking, I'm like, this would have been a masterpiece had Rachel McAdams not sucked in that movie. I loved it, and I'm not even a fan of Sherlock Holmes, and I thought it was a great movie. Perfect mystery, no plot holes, which is really hard to do for a movie of this type. Awesome. My number 4, Quentin Tarantino does it again with Inglourious Basterds. Another great movie. Amazing performances all around. Christoph Waltz just gave one of the best performances you'll ever see. He will win the Academy Award. It's a lock, pretty much, for me. Brad Pitt, I thought, should have gotten nominated, but I'm glad to see the movie did get nominated for Best Picture. It deserved it. It won the SAG Award for Best Ensemble Cast, which is basically kind of like Best Picture. Awesome movie, just fun at parts, dark at parts, great performances, and one of the best endings to a movie ever. Yeah, that's all I can say. Moving on to my number 3. Another one people weren't huge fans of, but I still get chills watching this movie. And hearing every single line of dialogue that is lifted from the book into that movie just, I don't know, gets to me every time. And that's Watchmen. The ultimate cut is brilliant. There was a time when this was like my favorite movie ever. It's not. But it's still just, I love it so much. And it's too bad that more people didn't like it. I think more people should watch the ultimate cut because it's brilliant. And I think it's a beautifully shot movie, great performances, especially Jackie Earle Haley, who I still think got snubbed. Should have gotten the Academy Award nomination. I'm going to stick by that, but whatever. I'm not going to dwell on it. Great movie. Go out and see it. Do yourself a favor. Number 2, it's a movie that people are going to nitpick the hell out of, that people have said, oh, it's overrated, it's Dances with Wolves, it's Pocahontas, and you know what I'm talking about. It's Avatar. Screw you guys. Avatar rocks. Avatar is the cat's meow. That movie is awesome. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, maybe this story wasn't the best. What are you, a moron? Come on. This movie had the greatest effects ever, the greatest battle scenes ever. And 20 years from now, when we're talking about how this movie changed cinema, you're going to be there saying, oh, well, I love that movie too. No, you didn't. And I'm going to be in that one. Me, Blake, and every other reviewer who says that this is a great movie, we were the first to say, this movie's awesome, which it is. If you don't like it, go suck an egg. I love this movie. It's so just out of this world good, and literally out of this world. Amazing. So amazing. And how can I top my reaction to that movie? Except for my number 1. Which I can only describe in one word. A masterpiece. A movie that didn't make a lot of money. Should have. That I think is an incredible film. With amazing performances, amazing direction. And my number 1 is The Hurt Locker. I still don't know what to say about this movie. Even in my review, even now, it's a masterpiece. Every performance is amazing. Every line of dialogue was amazing. It's the war movie of this decade. This is how to make war movies. And it ends in a great way. It begins in a great way. There's not one bad performance. It's brilliant. It's just, I don't know what to say about it anymore. It's one of those rare movies that you come out of thinking, this kind of changed the way I think of this genre. That you don't have to make a war movie with a heavy message. If anything, this is a pro-war movie. If there can be one. This movie's amazing. I don't know what to say anymore. It's so good. And I really wish more people would have seen it. One of the best movies of all time. Absolutely. Well, maybe the best of the decade. Probably my number 2. So that's it, guys. I'll see you later. Hurt Locker's my number 1. It's good to be back here on YouTube. This weekend, the Colts are going to win 31-27. See you guys later.